dear Mr. Mehmet Kılıç, dear friends and colleagues. I am very happy to be with you today, with people from different countries, cultures, and regions. I will try to share you a presentation with a lot of pictures. It's like a digital exhibition to understand better the interfaith harmony and dialogue in Albania. My first part of my presentation is the historic aspect. In Albania, I have two largest monotheist religions, Islam and Christianity, and five different official religious communities recognized by the state. Next, please. Both Abrahamic religions, Christianity and Islam, have existed together with their respective communities for centuries. Albania has been the meeting and division point of the two greatest Middle Age empires, the Roman and Byzantine Empire. It was the place in which the authorities of the Catholic and Orthodox Church separated. Islam also has coexisted in Europe with Christianity and Judaism for several centuries. Next, please. This is the oldest picture that we found in the State Archive that you can see religious leaders from different religious communities, Christian and Muslims, with Albanian people that are celebrating the first anniversary of Independence Day in Albania on 28 November 1913, and more years ago. You can see the Grand Mufti of Albania, Haji Dibra. At the same time, he was the first chairman of the Parliament of Albania after Independence Day. Next, please. These are also some pictures from 20s and 30s years of last century, that you can see different the religious leaders and the people that are celebrating most important day of the country. This is a picture from Old Pazar of Shkodra or Skuteri in North Albania. During Ramadan, the Catholics closed their restaurants and bars before communism period to respect Muslims, brothers, during Ramadan holy month. Shkodra's Old Pazar, also the most important day of Old Pazar was Sunday, as Sunday was a holiday for Christian and Muslims. Muslim authorities changed the Pazar day to Wednesday and Saturday. It was this symbolism which turned into a work of burning painting that we presented to Pope Francis during his visit to Albania 10 years ago in September 2014 by the Muslim community of Albania. It is a big pleasure also for me to be part of this moment and event. In the speech of Monsignor Visaran Giovanni, the head of Albanian Orthodox Church, held in 1937 on the occasion of the funeral ceremony of Haji Dibra, first Grand Mufti of Albania, we can see the maximum appreciation that Orthodox leader gives to Muslim leaders. His speech during this ceremony, published by Muslim journal Zani Nalt in this year, in 1937. Also, on December 30, 1940, when Father George Fichte, a Catholic priest, a very famous writer, was in Albania. When he died, everyone, regardless of religion, gathered at his grave. One of the most moving speeches was that of Hafiz Ali Karaja, a famous imam and mufti in Albania in this period. And also, we have a model of protecting of 3,000 Hebrews during the Holocaust in Second World War. That the Muslim Albanian people protected them in their houses. Unfortunately, after many centuries that we live together, the atheist communist regime, which was settled in Albania in 1944, began a savage violence towards religion, making an anti-religious propaganda and persecuting many clergymen and believers. That you can see some churches and mosques during this destroying in this period. On the top and the left, you can see Museum of Atheism, that established in Albania during this period to promote atheism and philosophy of Marxism and Leninism. After many years in communism regime, we had the reopening of the first mosque and the first church in Albania in 1990, after 23 years. Was an expression of harmony and brotherhood of religions confronting the communist regime. Christian and Muslim youth were the ones who opened the gate of freedom of faith together in November 1990. It was Hafiz Abikoci was first sentence in the preach of Juma prayer of November 16 was to say, "Dear Muslim, Orthodox and Catholic brothers and sisters." He was also for 20 years in the prison during the communist period. You can see in the picture of Mother Teresa with Hafiz Abikoci that we participated together in different ceremonies during this year in 1991 after reopening religious institution. Next. The second part of my presentation is interfaith harmony and collaboration in Albania after communism period. Such you know, Albania has a long history in interreligious coexistence and living together, but it's very important to re-promote again with different issues such as religious education and some different ways to promote to young generation. Albania also in 2 decades after communism period visited by 2 different popes, Pope John Paul II in 1993 and Pope Francis in 2014. Next, please. Yes, in 2007, Albanian traditional religious leaders established an Interreligious Council of Albania, and now 5 years ago, we accepted in the council the fifth community, this Protestant community. There are 5 religious communities, next please, that are part of the council. Muslim community of Albania, Orthodox Church, Catholic Church, the World Baptist Community, and Evangelical Alliance of Albania. We have some boards, the presidency board, there are 5 religious leaders, and every religious leader is leading this council for 1 year. We have also the executive board with 10 people from 5 different religious communities, and now 30% of this board are women. And we established 5 years ago Department of Women and Department of Youth with representatives from different religious communities. Youth department and Women department are very active on different interfaith activities. We have also international partners is also making an important contribution to support families of returns from conflict zones in Iraq and Syria to find solution to radicalism and violent extremism through special programs. Next, please. Next. These are some meetings as a national consultation of the all boards of Albania Interreligious Council. And the council has 3 awards in 2018. Interreligious Council is valued with award Demelo for Human Rights in Poland. And the second one in 2022, the Honor of the Nation from the President of Albania. And the third one at the same year is a honor certificate from Federal Ministry of Foreign Affairs of Austria. This award is about the work of interfaith youth and women for a humanitarian project with Religions for Peace for the earthquake zone in Albania, incorporate with the Religions for Peace. These are some conference and meeting with Religions for Peace in different cities and countries, such as Cindy explained. And the most important event of the council was the 10th World Assembly of Religions for Peace held in Indao 5 years ago. And last year, we organized a meeting and forum with European national interreligious bodies in Religions for Peace in Tirana. And this year, 2 days ago, we realized the Interfaith Forum for Democracy in Athens. And the next day, last Sunday, we organized a meeting with Religious for Peace Europe, the council from different countries of Europe. The most important activity on interfaith dialogue in Albania is cooperation between academical institutions, between three universities, Bedër University that where I am teaching in Islamic studies, a Catholic University and Logos University established by Orthodox Church. Next, please. We have the good cooperation between these three theological departments, Islamic Sciences, Orthodox Theology, and Catholic Theology. And from 9 years, we organized 13 different symposiums on common topics such as... next, please. These are open lectures on the history of religion. We are inviting a professor from each department to explain their religion. These are some visits in church and mosque with the students of theological departments. We think that it's very important to promote interfaith dialogue during their studies, because now they are students, but in the future they should be priests, imam, teachers, and professors in their theological institution. Here's some picture from different symposium. In this picture on the left, you can see the picture from former prison during communism period, and now it is the Museum of Memorial, and the students from three theological department pray together for peace. And this is online during pandemic. Next, please. Next. Yes, and such a Professor Joan explained, we have a collaboration between universities as an Erasmus Plus project. This project born after our collaboration as Studies for Peace Europe with our councils from different countries to promote interfaith education on protecting the environment for climate change, etc. We are now started some activities with religious schools of 5 religious communities in our university. We talk about eco-theology from Islamic and Christian perspective in cooperation with these universities. We established an eco club with students of university. Yes. Next, please. And the last year, we published a book in Albanian language as the history of interfaith dialogue with Prism Dialogue Institute. It is an award about interfaith dialogue to former dean of Catholic Theology faculty. Yes, this everyone must understand as Muslim and Christian the Trinity and destiny, not only for them, but the entire world from the beginning until its end depend on the variety of beliefs and convictions. Thank you very much.